Hi, welcome to Verse of the Day. My name is Brandon Hathaway. I'm the preacher at the Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. I want to thank you for joining me today as we open up the Bible and study the Word of God. Today we are in James chapter 5. James chapter 5, going to start in verse 7 and work our way through verse 11 as we read some verses about being patient. It says, "Therefore be patient, brothers, until the coming of the Lord. Behold, the farmer waits for the precious food of the soil, being patient about it, until it receives the early and the late rains. You too be patient, strengthen your hearts, for the coming of the Lord is at hand. Do not groan, brothers, against one another, so that you yourselves may not be judged. Behold, the judge is standing at the door." And as an example, brothers, of suffering and patience, take the prophets who spoke in the name of the Lord. Behold, we count those blessed who persevere. You have heard of the perseverance of Job and have seen the outcome of the Lord's dealings, that the Lord is full of compassion and is merciful. And so here we have some verses that talk about us being patient, waiting. And I believe the main patience that we're waiting on is the day of the Lord, the coming of the Lord. There in verse 8, right? You to be patient, strengthen your hearts, for the coming of the Lord is at hand. You know, we live our lives faithfully in His service, awaiting for that reward, waiting for the reward of no more pain, no more suffering, no more temptations, that home in heaven, or, as we sing, that mansion in heaven, the streets of gold, no more tears. It's just that's what we seek. And so as day by day goes by, our fleshly thoughts would get caught up, and we get tired of waiting, or we want it. We when you're going through those hard times, when we're going through sicknesses, when we're going through trials, we get caught up, and people might be losing their patience. But it says, wait on the Lord. The coming of the Lord is near. It is going to happen. The Lord is not slack concerning His promises. We'll get into, as we're about to enter into 2 Peter gets into that. But it says be patient. Look at the farmers, how they are patient as they have to plant it, and then they have to wait. They have to wait for the rains. They have to wait for the good days, and eventually they'll be able to harvest, and that time is coming. It gives us the examples of looking to the prophets, seeing how they had to persevere, how they had to be patient and had perseverance and get through their trials, through their suffering, in order to receive that reward. And it gives us the example of Job, telling us there, look at him, how in the end the Lord shows that He is full of compassion and merciful. Let us have patience, let us persevere, let us continue through this day and however many more days that the Lord blesses us with, waiting for that day in which He shall return. I hope everybody has a blessed day. If the Lord's willing, I'll talk to you later.